Oh my god, I just realized I had the wrong screen up. I start the stream and then walk away and get drink. Like water and tea. Starting! What's up, everybody? Hello, bye! Welcome. Good morning, V. Welcome in. Mosquita, how you doing? OG Shakespeare, hey, hey. Yeah, Fred, we've already ended. Thanks for popping in. Woohoo! Good morning, good morning. Wicked you too, how are you two? OG Shakespeare, have you been taking a break from streaming? VODs! Just curious.
Tom Voxel's probably in the chat.
Hey, Tom Voxel, how are you? Welcome, buddy.
Tom Voxel.
Tom Voxel himself. Nope, he's not mine. So, today, we're going to be trying to make a pumpkin boss, I think.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hey there. I'm a happy little penguin V.
What up, Blue Tulip? Welcome in. How you doing?
Are you gonna fix it? I am not gonna fix anything because
I am an artist. Hi V. And OG been having some technical difficulties. Is there anything we can help with? Like yeah, hope we can get those fixed. I put a shot of lemon juice in my tea. One of them might be expired. I'll keep drinking it anyway. Anyway. We are making some monsters today. And we could be making a minion as well. This is like my little practice playing field. Good enough. Now, for this monster, I wanted to make him use like a projectile system. And we were going to use VFX to kind of simulate it. So I kind of wanted like a system that follows the avatar and it rains down pumpkins from the sky. Now, that sounds all well and good, but is that very like intimidating? No. But it might be like a fun mini boss. Because it's a monster we have. So, I'm open to ideas. Alex also had some suggestions for monsters, so those might be making an appearance in today's episode. Let's see, what did he write? Vampires that eat the player health and heal themselves. Healing yourself as a monster is kind of hard. Let's just take a look at the vampires, though. So we have the V vampire. Not to be confused with our V. Yo, Paul, what's up, dude? Jayonha, how you doing? Needs better Wi-Fi cables. Yeah, how's the 5G in your house? Banana. Maxi Mac, what's happening? So, we're probably gonna, attempt to make some vampires. Now, yesterday I made the invisible square, and look, it appeared. It is in our game. So this is the invisible box that we made yesterday on stream. And yeah, it's there. It is there. So that's a pretty big W, as the kids say. Now, what do we have to do to make that more applicable to our game, as well as not lose it? Because invisible blocks are kind of easy to lose. Well, first of all, if we want to heal the vampire, that would require us to spawn and remove blocks to heal them. As many of you know, we can't exactly heal them using message broadcasters at the moment. In fact, we can even attempt that real quick, just to make sure it's still broken. We'll do a single player message broadcaster, message being sent. Will be damage 10. And we're going to send that to specific tags. Vampire.
What? Wait.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, exactly, Fred. So easy to lose. Use with caution. What's up, Ikion? Welcome. Tom says you can have it visible. Set the game and update block with invisible block later when terraforming's finished. That's a great idea, Tom. Like, if we lose invisible blocks, we could just replace it before we mint them. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Sparky Snickle, what's happening? Ikion, I'll never get used to that scream. V-Vox! Of course, Miss 11. So, we're going to send out a damage 10 message to our vampires, see if they suffer. Suffer. So we'll also use an interact message here just to like confirm. I think we need to set this up correctly. Can we interact with the message broadcaster? We should be able to. And before game crash. Huh. So, I'm not sure why they're not taking damage. Okay, this one didn't have health. This one does. So citizens are immortal right now. I do remember this being a bug. So citizens are currently immortal. So that's fun. What about melee enemies? Okay, so V hurts. Evil V. So the sign works. It's sending out the hellos. However, she's not taking any damage. So... upgraded 32 to 64 gigs. Now, Ikion, you can do all the things. That means multitasking has doubled. What's up, Ian? How's it going? Come here. You wanna say hi? No? She has a small little bed behind me. What a nice cat. She's a good cat. Huh. So, yeah, as we're getting started here, I think we'll do a quick giveaway. I'm still getting warmed up. Happy pre-D&D day, HD. Thanks, 9A. Garnican's here too. Welcome, Garnican. For free. Always for free. Alright, my cat is mad at me for something. I don't understand cats. I think I need to take her to the vet soon, though. Is it bad that I haven't bathed her? Is that bad? You know, cats clean themselves. She also goes outside. Let's see, what emote? Don't drop it. Okay, here's the code word. It's a hard one today. Just got a 2-year-old bulldog. Takes a lot of time of your month. Aw. Well, that's great though, Ian. Honestly though, a dog is going to encourage a lot of good habits. So, like, for example, I would consider getting a dog just for the chance to walk more. I'll help you lose weight. Get up at 6 a.m. Oh, well, I mean, if they're young, they're gonna be hard to control. Let's see. All right, I got get her out of here. Take one of mine, says Tom. But Tom, all the walkies. Cold cuts and cheese, what up? Welcome in. Alright, so we tried to send to the vampire a message. Just to confirm, we'll do another message. And then we'll separate the sign from it. Just to make sure it's communicating. So basically I'm splitting the messages in half. Message required, interact. And it's sending out interact 2. Yeah, still no damage is being sent. So this still is not working. My theory for this is because of the new multiplayer settings, they still haven't filtered this the same way they've filtered behaviors and components. So that is still being worked on. Kind of a shame though, because you can't really do anything until... Well, I mean, we have workarounds such as spawning blocks. So that'll be the new thing we set up. So basically, we're going to spawn blocks that heal her. So healing V vampire. And we're going to use those invisible blocks we made yesterday. Genopets move to earn Web 3 game. Got a beta invite code? Sounds interesting, Tom. Not for me, though. I'm a sandbox man. He's a superhero. I'm a superhero. What's up, Besmir? How's it going? But yeah, I'm pretty much set with sandbox. Not really interested in many other games. Like maybe Illuvium.
Well, look who decided to show.
Yo, what up, K? Oh, I see what you're saying, Tom. So it's like one of those games where you're Tamagotchiing. K's here. What's happening, K?
Those are the beans, y'all.
Those are the beans.
You want more beans? Check out the screens.
Cool. So now we need to set up a void and a multi that will spawn on top of her. And then we have to link them together. So we'll set up a multi. And we'll make it a larger spawn area. Block to spawn will be the invisible one that we've made. Activation. We're going to have a little option here. I'm going to go ahead and remove her melee enemy behavior. And this character I'm also going to have take damage. We've noticed that the citizen behavior makes people immortal. We'll just remove it. Whatever. So we'll use healing blocks for him too. That'll be invis. We do also need to deal damage to him. So, yeah, we'll do water just for our testing. I'll have to make a second invisible face. Because you can't have blocks that both deal damage and heal at the same time. Now, how is this going to affect the player? Well, what's a death mechanic for a vampire? Like a wooden stake? Which, in Vox Edit, I kind of want to make like a wooden like T-bone stake. And then running water, right? Hey, Go West. Good morning to you. Woohoo. What's up? Garlic gas. Ooh, Paul, that's me most nights. Throw garlic at as a ranged weapon. I do like garlic, though. I think that might be fun. Garlic gas could also be a fun mechanic to try and create. Okay, so for now we're gonna stick to making the damaging blocks and the healing blocks work. We'll put both over Vpire for the time being. So we're gonna have to have several different mechanics here. We're gonna need... what's the best way to do this? Well, she's not going to leave a certain room, so we'll probably have a void that takes up the entire room. That also resets using a health component. That's been predominantly the best way to, you know, remove voids. You can also have the void be like permanently on until like the room is completely won. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of like thinking through this as we do it. So this is going to be interact 1, then we're going to have interact 2. We're going to watch it all unfold before us. Okay, so this will send out interact 1. Holy tiers of enemies. Yeah, that could be fun, Tom. We could use Panda Pop's her actual weapon. That may be a good cameo. Alright, giveaway's getting rolled. Ian won it. Let's go, Ian. Congrats. GG. GG. So for the record, those creator coins that people are winning every stream, I'm giving away 2 each stream, are going to bankrupt me. But they're valued at about 1 sand each. I still win for a change. Hey, we're all winners here. Except me, I'm losing. I'm losing. Dang it. Hitting all the wrong buttons this morning. Need to find a prize to make it holy water out of those tears, otherwise it doesn't work. Maybe, ooh, you know, throwing it? We suck again. Throwing it. What if we, like, had a pool of holy water, like, appear on the ground? You know, there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, because we're using the, you know, the workaround of spawning invisible water. But I think there's hope. There's potential here. But let's go ahead and set up our 3 signs. This one will be interact 3. I don't recall if we're using these interact messages somewhere in this game. I guess we'll find out. These are like my test messages. So it's very likely that something else in this room are using those. Anyway, so for now, we're going to have a giant void that activates, destroying the specific blocks of invisible water and the invisible face. Invisible. So it's just only destroying those on receive message. This will be interact 3. And we should probably destroy it on a new message. So we'll make interact 4. You know, once we get it working, we'll change out the names of these messages. But it's good for testing. I've really started using these more often because it's like a literal sequential order that helps you understand a mechanic. Lamps. I'm not even using the lamps.
So it's
420. We all saw you win the racetrack. That's Fred. I I learned a mechanic. You're still a winner. Oh, thanks, Gardican. Can we all be winners? One person has to be the loser, and I volunteer as tribute. I volunteer as tribute. Saved. So, I don't think I set any of these up correctly yet. I like how they turn away from me. Okay, so now we're setting up the invisible faces to spawn on the Interact 2. And we want the water to spawn on Interact 1. Why do I have... Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I breathe without you? This is gonna be 2 for the healing. And then these need to turn off. So we'll try toggle to turn them off. So the toggle will be on Interact 3. And then Interact 4 will turn them back on so we can loop it all over again. And we'll do the same with this one. Now, if this toggle doesn't work, we'll swap to a health component, because I've found that actually destroying the multi or the void has been much more consistent. However, we should always test this because who knows, maybe they fix it. We don't really get patch notes. Fox Edit, on the other hand, got some really good patch notes. Those were nice. And I mean, for 0.8, we did get like a list of changes. But there were a lot of changes that didn't make it into that list. When illogic donut. That's over at Dunkin' Donuts. Those are fallacies. They died. So it seems as though our void did not activate. Let's Interact 3. We're supposed to be going here. So Interact 3 was also supposed to turn these off. So at the same time, it was supposed to turn off the spawner, but I don't think it did. Also, we're going to give both of these characters immortality, so we can watch them die over and over and over again. Now, if I also spawn these water blocks, it crashes the game. This is what was happening, and I even tested it in Eon's game. We had custom blocks that would always crash my game. Now, the custom blocks before were already like pre-made, and it's always when you're spawning them that it was crashing. Thanks, Paul. Ian, thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say, Ian.
I started blasting.
Paul, I couldn't have done it without you. Because I already did it. I already crashed. Luckily, I save pretty routinely now. So, this time, I'm going to go ahead and spawn the invisible blocks. So, there is definitely something wrong with spawning blocks. And more specifically, custom blocks. So, just for testing purposes, I'm going to hop into MON-FRI.
Ready to work.
Who's ready to work? Empires, not vampires. What's up? Thanks for the raid. Right now we're testing some things. Have you seen the new record? What's the new record? One Box, welcome in. Hey, how's it going, Empires? How was your stream? Garnet GG, what's happening? Welcome. Oh, okay. It's on your Twitter. We'll take a quick look. Oh, cool. It's still doing... Wow. 7.5 minutes for the Pocket Death Run. It's getting intense. Seven and a half. Pretty good. Gave some free stuff away. Yeah, things are going well. I'm currently testing some, mechanics in the Game Maker. Did you guys have a sandbox stream, or are you from somewhere else? Regardless. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for bringing the raid. Oh, it's not One Box. So Wicked and Jayona. That one was Deadlord, aka DJ EJ. Okay, so we're doing a quick test. We're spawning blocks. That's literally all we're doing. In fact, I could just use this block spawner that we've already made. And there are invisible blocks now. Now, it has been any custom block. It's not just these invisible blocks we've made. So I have a feeling that if it's, a block that has been in your game, it's not going to have a problem. But if it's a new block added post 0.8, I think it is a problem. Like there's something that hasn't been connected yet behind the scenes, and it crashed. So that kind of confirms my suspicion here. Because we were able to put those invisible blocks on the game. Batman, what's up, dude? Okay, Tom. Thank you. I see your pin. 1 second. But can you create PNG palette with semi-transparent colors? Escape room artist. What's up, dude? Honestly, Tom, I think that would work. Right now, the blocks are working. The one thing that's not working is the multi-spawner with custom blocks. That's not what's working. Oh, okay. Well, Empires, not Vampires. You're a developer for a Web3 game called Paradise Tycoon. Well, thanks for visiting us here at the Sand Fam. We'll have to check it out, Paradise Tycoon. Generally, I'm making things that players can interact with. I am a game developer for the Sandbox. more specifically the council. So we're making a roguelite in the sandbox. So I've made some mimics that will attack you. I've made some immortal zombies. We've made some goblins that run away. This one's a treasure goblin. I've made some ghosties. The ghosties are pretty cool. You have to bring the lantern to him. It's like Ghostbusters. And then this one, he's got like a corruption on him. So that when you bring the lantern to him, an enemy spawns. Ah! Ah! He has gravity though. So you can push him around. And now we're just experimenting with other things. So anyway, ideally we want to spawn custom blocks, but right now they're broken. And it is very clear that they're broken. So I'm going to report that as a bug. Spawning custom blocks inside made after 0.8. Using the multi-behavior. You have to add the OUR in behavior because they're French. That's the French way to spell it. Will crash the game. Send. Also the English way. Is it though, Maxie? I guess the Queen's English. Long may she reign. Rest in peace. Drakusha, what's up? Hot chips and source. Yo, how you been? Trying to find other creators in Web3. Fragmented field. Yeah, it is, Empires. The metaverse in general, and I'm saying metaverse as like as a whole, like everyone who is in a metaverse or Web3 space. You know, it's people are like picking sides right now. But I think in the future we're all gonna, you know, participate in anything. It's just it'll be easier to connect. But right now everybody's kind of fragmented, as you say. So with our vampires, we can't really heal them. We can damage them. So we might have to come back to them. I doubt that invisible spawning blocks are going to be fixed anytime soon. So that was a problem I had with all of these blocks that I had tried as like tests. They're not like completely invisible. But they were meant to do the same thing. And we can clearly see that, you know, water spawns no problem. So it's custom blocks when they spawn, it's breaking the game. So, let's take a look at a different monster idea. We can set these two to the side. Ooh. A monster that drops something that slows the player. Slows the player. How can we slow the player? We can't spawn any blocks that slow the player. Looks like we can't edit any of these during runtime. We can drop invisible water on the ground, but again, we can't use any of the blocks we've already made. because spawning them is crashing the game. Spawning liquid, however, would slow the player. So if we were able to spawn a liquid. It's unfortunate how we can't do that right now. Ooh, Paul, good question. I don't think so. We don't have control over that. Like, animations on the avatar, which is definitely something I would want to. Like, being able to maybe pull from the emote wheel, you know? To, like, tell the player to do something. Because, yeah, that would be really useful. Now, we can drop an asset that has a slide on it. Now, I don't think we can adjust the slide component itself. However, we might be able to edit one of these. So we do have a sprint slide speed. And I'm fairly certain sliding is affected by something. Nope. It doesn't have a gem related to it. However, I do like that idea. So we're going to have a monster that is essentially dropping invisible carpets behind it that cause the player to slide. Maybe even like ice. Now, what monsters do we have access to? I don't want to spend too long looking for one. Perfect. So, Cloud Panda Pops is going to have basically an asset spawner that follows her. And she's just going to be running around. Sadly, there's so many broken things right now. Like, I would put citizen behavior on her so she runs around. But that's not going to work. Sliding floor angled up. Yeah, that's a good option, Paul. We'll see how it looks. And OG says a platform that spawns in front of them that moves slower than the character runs. Also a great suggestion. So, moves in front of them and moves slower. I know OG's definitely played with a lot of sliding mechanics. Yeah, Hot Chips and Source 0.8 is definitely worth checking out. The lighting and visual effects themselves, you know, are pretty big implementation. I will mention that there are a lot of things that have broken, which is not fun. Not fun at all. But they're going to get fixed. I mean, they have to. Eventually. Sooner or later. We might use like a timed event with this. But yeah, we're gonna attempt to spawn slides that perhaps move around her. We're gonna make her like an ice witch. It's the cold stone fox. So how do we want to do this? I want to try a bird behavior that doesn't go any higher than it needs to. So we'll make it visible so we can see it. And I think the maximum height we need to keep low. And then width, we'll we'll keep them at the same level here. Flying speed, we'll set at 1, and I just want to see how that interacts. So that's going to cause this. And right now it's non-collidable, so I'm not sliding with it. Can we even have a bird behavior with sliding on it? Now, I'm going to rotate it inversely. That did not seem to help. What if I go the other direction? So it doesn't seem like we can change the bird angle at all. Not even putting it upside down. Nope. However, I think we can do it with a child. So we'll have, you know, a different asset here as the parent and rotate that around. Yep, and Fred's suggesting the same thing. I was figuring it out on my own. But yeah, Fred has used this in his and Roxy's game quite a few times. No, don't be sorry, Fred. You're exactly right. We'll do 2, 2. So now we'll parent those together. So this will be Carpet Bird 2. This is Carpet Bird 1. Okay, so now we should be able to rotate this inversely. So we'll keep it relatively centered to her, and then this we want to rotate. So that was more drastic. So we'll go the other direction. Okay. So we want it to push away from her. So I guess we're gonna just keep going. So now, if I were to approach her, we're gonna make some visual effects that kind of like swarm around her. And they'll maybe like pulsate. So it'll pulse this like ice storm that's gonna push us away. So if we have that bird behavior, I would prefer to have them all on one bird asset. I feel like that'd be more consistent. And just reading some chat. Flow invisible walls around the player that follow the player that moves slower than walk speed. That's a good suggestion too, Garnican. Missed that the idea had already been posted. Yeah, I mean, you simplified it. Or reworded it. All of these things, like, we can imagine them, and it's not easy to imagine them, you know? Let's see, I can actually rotate this. Oops. Well, one of them's acting weird. So I think, our angle got thrown off. Not quite sure what happened to do that. We'll keep these low. We'll put them all rather low here. I mean, that'll make for a cool effect. Thanks, escape room artist. I'm helping. Now the fun part, I think, is going to be to add VFX to these. So I kind of want to do that now to see what happens. So we'll add VFX. Is there an ice effect? I don't think so. There's snow, right? Which also I don't think is working right now. Oh. Well, it's falling the wrong direction. I kind of want to make like some sort of aura that seems to be rotating around her. Now I don't think this is what we want, but we can add wind direction speed. That's all of the different axes here. So she'll have her own VFX on her that might do that. So we'll do a spawn rate times 10. Wind direction speed. Let's see what this does. But we can't see it in the preview. It was working for a moment. Is it because it's so fast? I can only see it from like certain angles. Also, it's like way off set. I'm gonna remove it for now. Julie, hi there, welcome. How are you? Julie Central, have you gotten to try 0.8 yet? Looks wild. Garnican, if you did the same only from one direction, it'd be like getting in a room with a magnet or fan. Yeah. Well, Garnican, we could probably do it from every direction. Might be fun. Now it just looks like giant dandruff. Now it just looks like normal dandruff. Been busy with work. Well, I hope you get a chance, Julie. Are you still making games or want to make games? And hope you're doing well. Okay, so I like this snow effect that we got for our aura. We're gonna push it out a little bit more. And then I also kind of want like a round, almost like a giant whirling vortex of blue. Now, I don't know if we're gonna be able to make that. So we have a gather effect, but I can't adjust the gather. Now, I would have loved to use that as a blue. What else do we have? You know, I think I might add onto these a trail effect. So let's see what options we have for trail. So fire, electric, weed, rainbow, galaxy, dollar. With the rainbow, what can I adjust? The threshold and size, so we can't do rainbow. Yay, glad to hear it, Julie. Yeah, hot chips, there's so many fun effects. If you guys do get a chance, Tempa Studios, who are, you know, active in the space, they made a map that you can go to, and you can try them out for yourself. You can, in fact, I'll visit it real quick, because I want to see if I can, you know, spot an effect that we want to use. Uh-oh. I think it's crashing. We're crashing, we're crashing. I mean, it is new in a sense, so you have to be patient. But this is the future. I've already upgraded most of my games. So we should be able to search it. I think it's gallery. Yeah, there's a search function now, which is pretty big. Hopefully it works. I don't know what acronym they used. Metaverse Masterclass, MVMC. Yes! So, Metaverse Masterclass, MVMC VFX Showcase. The future is a crash. 987. Well said. Yeah, O24K, just copy all your files, just in case. Yeah. I've definitely had a few bugs occur. But they updated Vox Edit too, so that's worth mentioning. So, on this map, you can poke through all the different effects. And these are all VFX, so these are using the graphics card of whoever is playing your game. So like for me, I'm able to poke through them pretty easily, but these might not be as convenient for some people. Well, I think the butterflies might be a good effect for our snow. Well, they do look like butterflies, kinda. We've got dust, more dust, snow. So here's the falling snow. That's the one we just set up. The ghosties are also a good idea. There's a couple typos. I don't think this is supposed to be a chondrule. It's a chondrule. Check out some mist. You can color the mist. Got some audio reactive things. Which they do work. They do bounce to music. You can change the lighting. What's Seb doing here? Oh, this is a social hub, apparently. Also, we can now see who made this. Don Koi's name is in the top right underneath the minimap. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Summoning circles. Explosions. DMX leaves. Looks like they're updating it. That's cool. So it's making like a leaf spawn. Attributes. Global scale. That's cool. So every time I interact with it, it's playing a different message. That's a great addition. Confetti, dude. That looks great. I like the sparks. Got the dog head. Dollar trail. The drop shadow's still not seeing. We got some emotes. Yeah, there's just a lot to poke through here. Can you back up maps too if you get an error? Ian, we can't. I mean, Sandbox staff can. I don't know if that'll help you at all. But if things break, Ian, you can beg. And hopefully they'll help you. Luckily, none of my stuff is broken to that extent. Right now, hot chips, anybody can use the ones that are in this gallery. So this is kind of like a library of effects. You cannot currently make and import your own, if that's what you're asking. So this entire library here, we can customize. So for example, the flames, you can make a different color. And I think people are still figuring out like cool combinations. They've really given us like several combinations for each. It's like quite limitless in that regard. So I might do this hit generic. Again, right now I'm looking for like a giant sphere. Like I want like a giant like pushback radius. Speed rain, fog. If the fog's spinning, maybe. I am starting to feel some performance problems from all of the effects. So do keep that in mind if you're a dev. You know, you can't have every effect running at the same time. Generally, you want your effects to like do their thing, and then when the player moves on, turn them off. Turn them off. This is what I think will work the best for me. This one here. Pre-warm. Portal. So it looks like some of these have started working. I remember pushing that button before and it didn't work. It looks like they've updated a few of them as well. Wow. Yeah, this hopefully gives some of you returning folks a good idea of what's going on. Probably use one of these flame effects if we can color it. One of the trails. Not working, not working. This might look good too. The swim sprint at surface. For the effect we're going for. Stunned. Rainbow. Sound wave. That might look good too.
Wow.
Wow. Run dust. If we can make this larger. Perhaps. Voxel explosions. Alright, cool. Happy with that. What up, Poddles? Good morning, Miss Hill. So the one that I think will work is the warm, pre-warm. And so we're gonna make it loop on testing, and we want the scale to be much larger. And we're going to change the main color and the secondary color. We're gonna go for like an icy white. Like a blue ice white. So for now, I think that'll make it white, and then we'll make it larger. We'll set it to test loop. So scale, let's do 100. The scale doesn't seem to be affected. Part 2 scale. No, it's still rather small. I think it's still limited. Like, it's not going to let me do the entire map, for example. Enable part 2. True. Whoa. So that one was affected. That looks to be like a cool effect, for sure. I might add that to my ghost lantern. I didn't know that was a thing. So we'll do enable part 2. part 2 scale?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can scale the part 1. That or this scale just doesn't work. If I were to put this at 0, it doesn't seem to affect it at all. Delay, variance, multi-ribbons. I saw a brief change on the inside. Not what we want either. We could change the intensity. That's just going to make it brighter. Yeah, what I was hoping with this one was to affect the scale, but it doesn't seem the scale is working. It was value B. Catch y'all next time. See you later, hot chips. 1 a.m. Get those Z's. Yeah, Rasengan. I can see it now, okay. And now I can't unsee it. Let's see. Any other options we wanted to try? Oh yeah, we wanted to do a trail effect and attach it to these carpets here. So we'll do the trail weed, and then we're gonna see if we can change the color to like a white. So we'll do base color, we'll do particle color. The notes we're actually gonna remove. I think the notes are like little weed symbols. I know it's not working. There it is. So yeah, those are the weed symbols. If I put those at 0, it'll remove them.
So it's
420! We'll try to make this blue, and I think we do need a little bit of scale to even get that cloud. Huh. We got a global scale. So that's the particles. It still has that green, so I think we haven't found that effect yet. We got a base color. Can we not change the green cloud? Color brightness scale? 10. What about detail? Nope. Enable. No, it doesn't look like we can change that. So it's always green. That's kind of odd. I think the base color was supposed to change that. Like, I just saw it briefly turn red.
so it's 420.
What?
These here.
What?
What? So we have the ability to change the color of other things, but not the cloud itself. Spawn count, detail, LOD, alpha scale. What's up, Peter Toast? We're microdosing, OG. Yes, we can't change the gas cloud color. It's a little bit strange. Oh well. Let's try a different trail. I know the fire we should be able to change, so we'll try that one last. We'll try the trail Galaxy. We only have 3 options for that one, and color is not one of them. Okay, what about electricity? Electricity, we have 3 options, and color, intensity is one of them. Size and threshold, but we can't change the color. We can only change the intensity of the color. Which, I mean, that's kind of snowy. And if we really bump up that intensity, it might give us that effect that we're looking for.
Hello, beautiful builders and makers.
I'm not even seeing the trail on the bird. So trail effects might not even work on birds. No, I see it. It's just very small. Good morning. How's it going, Irados? So the only problem is we can't change the color. Because I would use that if we could change the color. What else do we have? Let's check out the fire. So it doesn't look like fire we can change the color either. Nope. Was there any trail that we could change the color of? The sword trail? No, we can't change any of it. Oh well. In that case, I guess we're going back to lightning, or electric. Boogie woogie woogie. It's electric. I wish I could just copy paste like behaviors and components onto other things. That'd make life so much easier. So it's 9:30 on a Thursday. It's a little bit crazy, a little bit wacky. Laser light show with Panda Pops. It's a little bit crazy. Well, it's fun to experiment with that. So, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to end early today. But we're gonna do a giveaway. Because you all are great, lovely people.
It looks like we've got ourselves a mystery. I would do it for a Scooby snack.
That voice kills me. Well, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Code word. It's up on screen. Giveaway! we're gonna wrap things up today. I have a lot to work on, and I can't show much of it. We can make more monsters, but I'm like not vibing with it, not thriving with it.
Thanks for sharing.
But of course. Hey, G-Wiz. G. Hey, Lula. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Have a fantastic week. I will be back tomorrow. It will continue. I'll probably have more monsters to make. I know we have to make at least 2 more, like, potential monsters. Hi and bye. Alright, we're rolling the giveaway.
VVV.
VVVV. Thank you, Vvox. And Batman, peace out. Yeah, been enjoying everybody's
Birdie.
Harry Potter streams.
Tiger.
What?
Thank you for the stream, Halfd0rk. Have a lovely day. You two lovely chat people.
All the lovely chat people. Thanks, Tom. And Irtos, thanks for being Yoda. And, of course, Kay is also Yoda. I'm also Yoda. Ferrioto, thank you for lurking. Go West, Sionara. It's closing time. Wait.
Hey everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. You're all free now!
Yay!
For money.
You're all free now for money. GG. Congrats, Batman. Thanks for playing. Thanks for participating.
You're all free now!
You're all free, GG's. Nice to see some friendly faces. Hot Chips, Julie Sancho. Hope you all have a fantastic day.
You're all free now!
What if we don't want to be free? Garnican, I don't kink shame. Have a great one. See you, Hill. Go West. Okay.
4.
Bye, have a great time.
Alright, bye everybody.